Well, g'day legends, what can I say? It might be a bit tinny, a bit noisy. First time I've done this, I've got a whole heap of crap going on and it's all a bit frightening. So, yeah, here we are. The Mach1 arrived about 3 days ago and it's been absolutely stressful to not see it here yet. I'm so pumped to have this here, and I think I ordered it in September or something, so it's been a reasonably long wait, but they say, good things take time, and that's what we're doing. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into this because I'm not going to make a really long video because you're all going to get bored out of your brains. So let's get into this and drop your comments and stuff. Drew, g'day. Looking forward to seeing this one. Yeah, me too. Scott, g'day. How you going? I've got my phone here, so I'll try and keep up with comments. It's going to be a little awkward because I've got a lot of crap going on around me. So I'm going to move some stuff out of the way, take my headphones off and just get into it. I'm going to talk to you, just run through some stuff, and let's get this underway. As I said, I'm going to be a little over the shop, so I apologise. So I'm not going to muck around anymore. This thing, I didn't even get a introduction or a notification from transport at all. It literally just came in, and I'm shaking so much. I'm so excited about this because riding the Genesis board and doing the videos for that made me want this board so much. And I'm so close to the microphone, it's probably really loud, so I apologise. Oh, so it's taped really well. Hopefully don't cut the microphone cord. Yeah, so the Genesis board was just next level, and anybody that got to ride it at eSkateCon, I've got to say, you probably, it's pretty already. So they've actually put some nice boxing in this, so I'm going to have to move it. I don't know whether you can see this, you probably can't. I can show you there, it's got that one written on here. I don't know how this is going to come, so I'm just going to hack this box up, so don't. All right, so I'm seeing this as you're seeing it. Probably a little bit of ASMR coming through the microphone. So, all right, so I've got a bit of a strange box. Let's just spin this around. I think these guys have tried to make the marketing in this, and my trusty knife usually hangs up pretty well, so it's great. Look at that. So these guys have gone the extra mile with even the boxing and packaging by the looks of it. You know, we all love a box in a box. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a workout just to get this thing out, and it's not a light package. So that's the first part done. I'll get that out of the way. I'm going to try and do this technically without dropping the board on the ground because that would make me cry, and I'll probably get a lot of views for it. But first time I've done physical unboxing like this live, and I thought this board deserved it. Hang on a second, I'm still going. The box in a box is a great idea for like packaging. It's not ideal if you want to do some sort of video like this because it makes you look like an absolute fool. But we do what we do. So, the ASMR is going to go off the charts with this. I do apologise. All right. Oh, that was hard. All right, no. Wrong way around again. So you can see they've gone to the extra thing of doing some really nice packaging here. Opening at the front. And now I'm going to get rid of the cardboard. Second time. Like that against the car. So, can you see me? Yeah. Hang on. I'll come around this side so you got me. I'm exhausted already. Really nice. They did get a good design award-winning things here that they've chucked up on top. You'll see it on some of the marketing and stuff as well. Who's excited? I'm going to quickly run through. So excited. I mean, everybody is excited. I am so pumped for this. And if you're not watching, you want to share it. This is going out to eSkate Oz Live as well as Craig Taylor YouTube Live. So if you want to just share it with anyone, go and share it. And here's the moment. Ooh. All right. You ready? You excited? It's really great. I'm so sorry for this. I'm just as excited as everyone else is, but I really don't want to do it. All right. What's in there? All right, so there's lots of white box under there, lots of foam. We'll snatch the microphone on the way through. All right, so more packaging, which is good. It's got a nice little card on top. Nice. No, I don't want to throw any of this out because it's really nice. And I know I'm making everybody wait a little bit longer. Drum rolls. All right. I've been waiting for months. What does it look like? You ever feel like it's Christmas, but it's not? I'm gonna tip this gently towards you all so you can see what I can see. It is absolutely exquisite. As I said, I'm not going to do a major long video. It's going to be just a show and shine, all the stuff out of the box. And you know, tapes on all the motors, tapes on the tires. I've got some boxes under here. I'm not sure what these are. They're obviously going to be all the hardware that goes with it. We'll go through that and I'll pull the board out. So, spare motor. Whew. Hello. So I've got a spare motor. Sorry. Show the camera. All right. So I've got a spare motor in there. So that is just typical Radium. Didn't expect that, but that's next level. That is next level. So these guys are doing some amazing stuff, and I've got to say, proud Australian company. I'm gonna pop that over there just for a minute. There is another box over this side, so I'm gonna wedge that out. So I'm gonna say this is probably, oh no, two motors. Two brand new motors in here. Now I'm not sure whether they've done this. They know that I trash stuff, so I'm not sure whether it's just for me or everyone's getting that, but I'm blown away by that. That's, you know, I know people are gonna ride this hard, so I'm assuming that crazy stuff's going to go on. Best looking board on the, yeah, it is. It is. Who wrote that? Team Alex. So sorry guys, my eyesight is really poor. Oh good. All right, so it's going to be Craig's next level is to get this thing out of here. Oh. So there are two more boxes under here, which I'll pull out. Now, I did order a couple of extra things. One of them was some guards. So T-tool, standard, charging cable for remote, and the traditional guaranteed wet puck is in there. Now there is the next thing under here. All right, soft suspension bushings, hard suspension bushings, and two Radium belts as well. So I did order two, so they might be the two that I ordered extra because Liam said they may be, the stuff I ordered may be in the box. So I did that as an extra for myself just in case. So all the things you'd expect. I mean, I love the Hoyt puck remote. It's beautiful. It works really well. I'm gonna run out of room here, aren't I? And this is the charger. All right, so there is an envelope here, drum roll. So there's some stickers and stuff in there. So Radium's put a nice little envelope there. Sorry, I should show you around. Nice little there with some stickers and stuff inside it. I'm looking at the screen over here and not the camera, so sorry everybody. And then the charger is in here. So, yeah, everyone knows the Radium gear is top notch. It's made for 12S, 12A line. It is a 9 amp charger, so they've gone with a 9 amp charger. And I know that I saw AU on the box, so they've given me an Australian plug as well. So charger, check. I'll have to hit up Liam because the two other things that I did order, and I can't see them yet, is some motor guards. So Radium make a motor guard for the back of it. And also ordered a t-shirt because, you know, I'm an e-skater. I love my t-shirts, rocking the Wolfpack t-shirt. Obviously, we're getting ready for Vegas again, so getting damn excited about that. All right, now try and do this again. No, better on this end. So go from this end, put you a little bit more. The box. I'm gonna pull this out of here. All right, the box is gonna go down there. This is awkward. I'll get out of it. But this is the problem with cardboard boxes when you don't have enough room in the broom room box. So I'm just gonna peel that out of there. Get out, like that. Oh. Okay, so there it is. The Radium Mach1. I'm going to move this box around here again. I don't have enough room. Yeah. So there it is, the Radium Mach1. It is an absolute work of art. I can't tell you how happy I am to see this. I'm going to be even happier to charge it and ride it. The weather here has gone pear-shaped overnight, so we've got a fair bit of rain. There's the underneath of the deck. How nice does that look? And I'd say the finish on this is just beautiful. There is a protective layer going on here to keep all that from getting scratched in transit, which is really, really nice. It's got the SR 125 wheels in it, as you'd expect. I really don't know what to say. If you've got any questions, I'll come around here and just see if I can catch up on some questions. I can get around these boxes. All right, sorry guys. July, I haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, I know there's from what I know on ordering, Liam told me that before Chinese New Year, there was only a couple of boards made it out of China. And I think they chose Australia to flick first. So if you're in Australia, you might see yours earlier because the access to China, Australia transport is really simple and quick and easy. And yeah, it is, from what I know, there's only been 2 boards were out when this left. So Chinese New Year usually goes for about a week or 2. So I'm assuming that anybody who's ordered a board has fired it and then the transport's fired it. Can I start it and run the motors? Which box was it? Here we go. I'm going to go backwards again. All right. So I will fire it and run it because I want to do that myself. Radium button up on top here if you haven't seen it already. It'll make contact any second. You'll see that there. There's probably an instruction to fire for the first time. So I've got a connection. So it's not connecting, so I'll have to have a look into that. So sorry guys, I would assume it would have just started straight up. So I'll have a look into that. There's just a teething problem for me, nothing else. One thing I'll show you is that shape of that deck because it is absolutely beautiful. I'm sort of glad I didn't start it because I want to get all the tires and stuff off, all the wrapping and stuff off. Now, one thing that you might not know about is you could bid online and there is a sticker up here. And I really want to show you if I can get it off because I can't really get my fat ass fingers in there. If it's on here, I'm assuming it is. And I'm not sure whether they made a trade plate because on the Genesis there was a plate there. Oh. And this sticker is obviously really awkward to get to, and I don't think I've got the fat fingers to get in there. So the end of this video is not going the way I wanted to, guys, so I do apologize that. Tiago, going to steal it from you. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. And Scott, I know you're putting some of these pictures up, so I appreciate Scott jumping in the chat. I just can't seem to get that sticker off there, which is really annoying. I don't want to scratch it. Because I do have really sausage hands. And I don't want to pull the board apart before I get to playing with it. Anyway, I ordered a special number for myself, a number that I like, and just to give you a heads up, it's number 11. If you like and watching this, you'll see it. If not, you'll see it on the next video. I don't understand why it's not firing up, but I understand that there's probably some sort of transport thing that the guys have done. I just have to read through and see what the startup manual is for that. Whew. It's been a big morning trying to get this area set up for this because I've got multiple cameras recording and stuff for this as well, so I can check some stuff out later for you. Sausage and bread. Yeah, well, it's not a Bunnings morning, Drew, and if you're in Australia, you know what a Bunnings morning is, and that's basically going down to your hardware store and getting the sausage and bread for breakfast. Now, just something that come up yesterday in a chat. I was actually having a chat with Scott Davies, and he was talking about how easy it is to get the top deck off this. Now, I haven't seen an extra deck being able to purchase off the website, but I'm sure it's coming. And these bolts here, they're a twist turn, and then basically the deck can just pop straight off. So when I go to take that number off, I will pop that deck out. I had tools with me. I had Allen keys with me right now. I'll probably pull it off and have a quick look. Because it'd be nice to see inside of this, but I don't want to scratch it, muck around with it too much until I get a bit dodgy. Anyway, that's it. If you've got any questions, throw them down below. Got number 49. Yeah, it's really nice to be able to order and have a specific number. The Genesis boards were 0 to 10, and then they obviously had the 00, which they auctioned in the US, and some lucky guy got to get it, and it absolutely beautiful. Honestly, I couldn't tell you how happy that those people were when they picked up that brand new board on that first video. And if you want to see that, go back to Craig Taylor YouTube and have a look for the release videos and stuff I did. I think it was March last year. To a burnout. Chris, I wish I could. I'm literally, it's starting to rain here again. So typical of the e-skate gods, you get a new board and then the weather turns crap on you. So I'm going to play with this. I'm going to get my head around it, charge it, have a look at what's going on, get it started up, and take some photos to share with everybody online. And yeah, they've done a beautiful job of this. It is the most exquisite thing I've ever seen. It's so well finished, and I can't tell you how nice this is. As I said, there's all bubble wrap under here, so it's all peel away plastic, and they've done that to protect it. You can see that there. But it is just, they've put next level on it, and honestly feel that it's where e-skate, I think, is going to go. We're going to end up with these beautiful high-end boards that are just such beautiful quality. And I don't know where it's going to go long term, but I do think we're going to have a lot of companies starting to raise the bar. Now, with price of this, obviously it's not for everybody. I suppose if you're like me and you've got a little bit of residual cash, and I sold a few boards to help pay for this as well, so my collection went down a little bit. Also going to Vegas is not going to help pull the deck off. Yeah, I really want to, but I don't want to start scratching up until I start charging it and riding it and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's so pretty. Yeah, it is, Scott. It's absolutely gorgeous. I honestly can't believe how nice this is. And me taking a set of Allen keys to this makes me feel like I'm going to destroy it. I don't know where my tools are. Yeah, actually, here's a tool bag. I can't help myself. Those of you who know me know that I'm a fitter turner toolmaker and an engineer by qualification. And the reality of that is that, and the other thing I like about e-skate is the ability to just start toying with stuff as I want. And that for me is the worst thing, because being that way inclined, it allows me to, let me check Imperial. I just want to make sure that I'm not getting the wrong sizing on my Allen keys. Last thing I want to do is damage any of the bolts. Definitely metric. Just not sure what Liam and that have done, so I just want to be 100% certain that I've got the right size. And these Allen keys are a bit old, so they might just feel a bit average. And now I'm a bit nervous because that didn't nothing wants to play with me this morning the right way. I'm just wondering whether I've got T-wrenches anywhere. When I say I shouldn't do something, I should stick to that and say, you know what, I'm not going to do it. Because as soon as I start changing my mind, everything starts going pear-shaped. If I don't have the right tools, come back to the next video. You'll have to see it another day. I'm not going to, yes, strip it, please. I really don't want to damage any of the Allen keys because it's done up really tight, and I really, I don't know where my other tools are. Unless I pull my big toolbox out. All right, give me a second. I'll see where my T-wrenches are. You're killing me, people, but I understand. All right, just bear with me. I'm getting there. All right. So let's see if the snap-on. All right. It helps if you grab the right tools the first time, and I should have just grabbed out the snap-on T-wrenches because they're always the right appropriate tools to be using. Unfortunately, Allen keys are not Allen keys like they used to be. All right. I hope you're all happy about this. Making me very nervous, but we'll get there. Now the last thing I want to do is scratch it and damage it when I've just finally got it after all these months. But you will get a startup in the next video. And I'm glad I'm doing this now because I would have done this later today anyway. And I know those of you who are in the US, I apologize already. I know it's probably Valentine's Day, and anybody who's sitting here watching this is probably not prepping to go out for dinner with their missus or partners or whatever. So thanks for staying with me. And those that in Australia, in Melbourne it's 7:30, Queensland 6:30. So Scott's jumped on the live for me to put some comments up, and I really appreciate Scott doing that because I can't do two things at once, and I really appreciate everything Scott helps with from time to time and helped out on Eastgate Oz as I help him with Eastgate Oz as well. And if you're not following Eastgate Oz on Facebook, make sure you jump in, get in there and have a look because there'll be more photos and stuff of this coming on that. We have the F1 coming. That was just way too easy. So that was actually really simple to take off. And as you can see, cut fiber under there, nice rails. I'm going to put this somewhere gentle over here. I hear a bang. My deck heading to the ground. All right, so internally, there's the internals of the baby. Really nice thick gasket up here, battery in the middle. ESC, they've got a GoFlock DB6S, which is their the ESC they've been running in there, even in their race boards. There's a whole lot of other stuff going on here, which I don't know about. I'm going to talk to Liam, but he's got a double frame gasket here now. People who don't know about gasket control, this slot here actually helps for a little bit of compression and will help stop a little bit of ingress. Obviously, no board is waterproof, so just be mindful of that. Let's see if I can get this sticker up here now that I'm doing it. I should do this for my phone, so I'm just going to get my phone out and do a little bit of Craig Taylor Eastgate love. So I think taking the deck off was really a good thing. It's just a thing, so I don't know where the number per se is. I'll have to look for that, but I thought it was going to be there, but it's not. It's just an AU sticker, as you can see there. So I wonder where the number 11 is going to be. Anyway, that was not as exciting as I thought it was going to be, but at least the sticker's off. So right now, that's it. That's the brains, that's the body of it. That's absolutely beautiful. All right. Hope you liked it. Hope you liked the video. As I said, I'm not going to sit here and ponder and share my bewilderment with you for too long. If you've got any questions or whatever, throw them up. Scott will check them up quickly and we'll try and answer anything that needs to be answered. I cannot wait to get out and ride this. So those of you who don't know, that little port up the back is the charging port right above the power. So those of you who haven't watched my other videos, charging's up here, power button on is there. Monocoque system here, you can see that monocoque system through here where it's like an F1 car basically. It's got a suspension frame. Now I'll go into some details another day after I've done a bit of riding and done a bit of setting on this, so you get an understanding or an idea of how all this works and basically what they do with it and how they've set it up. The R6 trucks that they do are next level. The tyres, the SR125s are beautiful. I believe they're working on adapters, but I believe the Kegels and stuff weren't strong enough to handle, or the grip and stuff was too strong or too big for the Kegels to last. So I think there's some work going on there with the guys at Radium, so stay with them. Now, with regards to the app, I spoke to Liam just the other day. Apparently, the app, they're working on the app. That's nearly ready, but they're just a little bit more time. How do the wheels feel? In all honesty, I know the SR125s that Liam had on his boards previously were amazing. I will strip one of these so I can tell you. Just need to find this. Really rubbery compound, just from thumb feel. I'm not going to tell you that it's, I know the boards that I've ridden before with, the Genesis boards had the prototype tires on them and they were beautiful, but they're really super rubbery and grippy. I think they're going to be, I don't know. I know the Mad 125s, typical urethane wheels, but they're with a Mad compound from, Boost and stuff. So they're going to be beautiful and next level. I think these are different because of that rubber compound, or they're actually got into it, like actual tire compound. So I think they're going to wear differently. They're going to hold differently. And according to everything I've heard of from the guys at Radium so far, they are super grippy and super responsive. So you'll see in the next couple of weeks, as soon as the weather clears up, believe it or not, we've gone from 40 degrees Australian Celsius, which is about 102 to 105, I think, Fahrenheit, through to frigging insane, like 15 degrees or something here overnight, or 13 degrees overnight, to something stupid like, what was it? I think it was like, I don't know, 65 or 60 or something. The weather in Australia, especially where I am in Melbourne, it just fluctuates so horrendously from day to day. So typical Eastgate gods, brand new boards finally arrived after months of waiting, and then the weather turns to in summer. So I have to wait a little longer before I get out, but hopefully if it clears up today and the weather turns and it gets nice and warm, then I'll be out later today. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to bring this back over here before I drop it on the ground. Oh, that's a beautiful deck. Just glorious. Next level written down here, which, I don't know if you can see that. It is next level. These guys have done such a beautiful job of it. And I cannot tell you how excited I am to have this and how keen I am to ride it. As you can see, my riding experience is very dirt, off-road, rah, rah, rah. I'm never going to be a Dylan Bell, I'll say that right now. Dylan Bell is just amazing in his riding capability. A few people said, go out and send it like Dylan. I wish I could, wish I was that sort of rider, but I'm not. This for me was a luxury buy because I really loved the Genesis so much, and I haven't ridden a board like it in my life, and I just needed to have one, and this will be a forever board. I've still got my Baja board, which I said was a forever board, and it's still there. I haven't been able to get rid of it because I love it, and I've thought about selling it a few times. This will be the street board, the forever street board that I will keep for eternity. If you are thinking about one, jump on, talk to the guys at Radium. They are still selling. There are still some left. I'm not sure how many, but you better talk to the guys at Radium because this is going to start hitting the market now, and the hype around this and everyone's been waiting. You're going to see it pop up everywhere, and it is absolutely exquisite. The finish is perfect. It's worth every cent, and I'm so stoked. And I'll say it's worth every cent because I spent my own money to get this. So go ahead and enjoy it. Anyway, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed everything going on. I've got my mouse pad and stuff back here. I hope you liked the intro, and thanks everybody for dropping in. Obviously, I'll leave it up so you can share it with anybody you want to share it. And remember, subscribe to Eastgate Oz and Craig Taylor YouTube, both channels, because Scott Davies and I put stuff on Eastgate Oz regularly and more regularly, and there'll be lots of stuff from Eastgate Con coming on that. And also, as well as from Craig Taylor YouTube, there'll be more videos of this first ride, long-term ride, and so forth. I've got 5 and a bit weeks before I start my journey to Eastgate Con, so I've got 5 weeks of just mad riding as much as I can before I leave. And unfortunately, this won't be coming to Eastgate Con with me. I don't want to travel and destroy it on my travel. Can you do a video running different wheels? Well, I'll have a look at how they're set up. I think it's a really, really good question. I'll have a look at how this is set up and see if the Mad wheels will fit on it and how that looks. Yeah, and thanks, Drew. Hit the thumbs up and the like. It always helps on both channels. So appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody supporting the Eastgate community and all our riding and community rides and so forth. Really appreciate everyone still riding. There's a lot of people I've seen that who've dropped off a little bit, but there's still the strong community and the lovers of Eastgate have never left, and I appreciate all of you as well as everybody else. Now, remember, Eastgate Con's coming Follow the Wolfpack EastGateCon, Wolfpack_EastGateCon on Instagram. There's lots coming from the crew: Drew Elliott, Scott Davies, Thomas from it used to be B-Boy Stretch, now Eastgate Nomad. So follow the crew and watch all the stuff from EastGateCon, because it is a trip of a lifetime, and I'm lucky enough to be going back for my 3rd time. Anyway, that's it. Remember, stay upright, keep smiling, enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao all.